in the chat and said, if I come to you guys and I say that I need this money, is that begging? And that is pinned on this account. And Glamorous Granny just lapped it up because, see, Glamorous Grammy is a super enabler for Sheena and Kimberly Peters. So when she became a mod for Becky, she just sat there and sucked it all up and said, yeah, well, that's not begging. You're just asking for help. I just read a litany of things of why you're asking for help and why you're saying that you're asking for help. You had the ability through one of the pillars of the community to be able to take care of those two mistreated little animals that you decided that you didn't want to get help with because you wanted cash money, honey. Because there's always an excuse why you won't do it. There are resources available to you, but you don't want them. You want cash money. Even one of the biggest scammers and terrible humans on this app in Sheena battled you and was going to help you and could see past all you wanted was cash money. Because it's all about excuses. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that.
Xtor, you've missed a lot. There's no way we could ever recap all that.
Kind of like I'm in NA. I'm clean and sober 15 years. You know, like you quit your drug of choice, you substitute one for another. It's kind of like an addiction to me. Like you just won't stop. Like you quit this, but you got to make sure you have someone streaming to her, someone trolling her, someone in her box. It's like a daily schedule, if that makes sense.
I see that you said that you went to streaming only. Okay, great. But aren't you just kind of like over it at this point if you're going to the police station to file charges? Like, why are... I guess I just don't understand. And you know what? Maybe I don't need to understand.
That's what I'm not understanding. Like, if you're going to the police, then you're clearly concerned for your safety, your children's safety, your grandchildren's safety, but yet you're not stopping. Like, you're not walking away. Like, I don't understand.
And it wasn't just that, Jama. Like, it wasn't just, it's like you added on talking about the mean crew, the mean girls crew, the mean girls crew. When that's basically tearing down anything over here we're trying to do. And all I have is questions. I wanted to know about on April 7th, when you said you were going to the police, what haven't they done? Why haven't they done something? What was the plan? What was their advice? What was going on? And then I find out that was a lie. So you didn't go to the police until August 17th of 2026, which was days ago. So now I've got more questions. That was the whole purpose for this live. I have never changed my stance on Becky. She always, in my mind, always, in my opinion, needs to be off this app. But then the more questions that I started asking, more and more people have pulled back and away from doing anything with Becky. And so I'm seeing less and less videos about her because they feel like they're being part of a bullying movement. And I want that to stop. Then I find out you have a new life in your possession because you have something to grow and love and take care of. And then I open up a message that says they just doxed Jama's entire life. Somebody's going to get hurt. Becky, nobody wants your husband. Nobody wants anything more than me for you to be off this app. You are.
Unfortunately, Jama's everything was put out. I mean, it was really bad.
Yep.
That's not cool. Yeah. I mean, down to the phone number, the address, that's uncalled for. Come on.
But then we couldn't get involved because whatever was said, like I wanted that clip sent to all of us so we could send it to TikTok and let them hear what what we heard, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if you heard break or you heard the other word. Let TikTok figure it out. And if they got a bunch of reports, then at least that they would be looking at her account and being like, she's been banned a bunch of times. We must have a problem here. So they can take more stock in what we're trying to do.
Which we absolutely did email TikTok legal. That's the part that everybody's missing. We are trying to do good over here and get things taken down. So we did absolutely email TikTok legal with all of the information, the doxing, all of it. Many of us did, Jama. So for you to sit over there and say that we're out here just to try to get you or to deflect, no, we were actually trying to get things taken down about you. So see, you don't even have all of your information correct. We were over here trying to get stuff taken down, where she doxed you, where her son said what he said. And here's the thing, we weren't even sure. That's why TikTok president made a post, because somebody reached out and said he said break. So we're like, okay, well, here we go. We need to put out the correct information. That's why that was put out. But it was still emailed to TikTok legal. We emailed everything, multiple people, Jama, not just one of us, multiple people.
And to answer your question on this post here about, I thought they were going to post flyers. After we went live and we seen this post from you, and your words right here, my past traumas aren't your new topic of discussion or whatever it says there. Why? I'm not going to make a flyer after that. I'm not going to make a flyer after that.
Jama, we went live on a Monday morning. I have never in the history of my time in awareness ever went live on a Monday morning. We went live because we were getting message after message because people were calling or messaging us and telling us that he said he was going to grape you. So we went live so more people would know what was said and how to fucking report it. But, you didn't want to listen to, the facts of it all. You went straight for, we're just out to get you. Out to get you. That's what you guys just keep thinking, that we're out to get people because we're putting out this information. Well, here's the thing. These kind of lives, they're not fun. They're not fun at all. But here, the problem is if people don't start speaking up about all the shit that's going on, people are going to get hurt. You've been doxxed. Your whole fucking life was doxxed. What's next? The next time somebody's going to actually show up to somebody's house and hurt them, people need to be speaking out about this stuff because it's getting out of hand. I mean, like we just said earlier, somebody's job was called that sits over here because people were running a fucking narrative that we set with RSO. So they called his job and said that. Do you know how insane that is? To call somebody's job and say that when it's a blatant lie. So you don't have to like us, Jama, but we're still going to do the right thing. Even if you don't like us, even if we don't like you, we're still going to do the right thing. Just like we emailed TikTok legal for you. And we know you don't like us, and that's fine. But it was still the right thing to do.
And the people that sit around you, Jama, you have to at least give them the opportunity to know who we are because they're newer. They don't know who we are. They don't know that we have been through a whole lot of mess on this app with people constantly coming for our heads because they don't like us. But they can't do anything about the receipts because the receipts don't have emotions. That's why our DMs are filled with people saying, you know what, so-and-so got doxxed and you should really do something about it. Like there's a whole nother community right now that has people being doxxed by some really bad people. Jessica and Breezy, those are terrible humans. And she is just horrific towards the shit she's doing to those people. And I would like eventually to be able to go and sit and watch their lives so they can give us all the information, so maybe we can like get involved and start seeing some information and taking it in and help be effective to help other things be affected. But instead, we're over here fighting for our lives because people are running around saying we're just these horrible people.
Yes, if you're going to come up in a box, you need to show the proof. We're not just going to run up here and say whatever. People don't have to post that they reported it. It's just, something, people don't have to brag about stuff. Just do the right thing. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to tell everybody what you did. You just need to do it and get it done.
I mean, I have somebody that every time she's done something this week, they've clipped it for me so I could go and I could make sure that I could add it on to these reports. Every time they want to close this ticket out, nope. And just keep doing it over and over and over. Because eventually somebody's got to listen, right? Because they don't want the bad press whenever something unfortunately does happen to somebody, and we can all show up in the masses and say, well, wait a minute, we tried to tell you guys, but you didn't want to listen. They don't want that press. I promise you. The only people winning right now are the people that are in the DMs doing stuff maliciously because they want a sideshow. Just like the people that are over there supporting. And Becky, if you're still in here, those people that are throwing you chump change, they like seeing the sideshow. They like watching you get upset.
Yeah, Jama, we didn't report it. We emailed it. We sent it to TikTok Legal, where it actually goes to people. It doesn't go through automations and animated things. We sent it to actual TikTok Legal. There's an email where you can send them clips, you can send them words, and it goes to an actual person. And that's what we did.
And so it didn't matter for me what he said. It didn't matter what he said. Let them figure it out. So it's on record that whenever they say, we didn't hear it, no violations found, I'm going to make sure I've got my own notebook that says you said every single time, no violations found. And I'm going to be loud about it. And then every other person that has been trying to bring awareness to somebody, anybody, Sheena, Tim and Angela, whoever, we're all going to get together and say the same thing. When you tell me no violations found, but the community guidelines just updated 2 days ago and it's not in violation, you're in violation of your own. And in the meantime, we're all losing accounts over here just because we're streaming the BS. Or we're making videos of the bad behavior and we're losing our account